Hello everyone, welcome to the Weekly Guest Podcast. My name is Edward Daniel. It's a pleasure to be here again today. Thank you for taking time out to listen. On this week's podcast, I have the pleasure of introducing you to Agnes Bangoura. Agnes Bangoura is founder and CEO of MPA Coaching. Welcome, Agnes. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much, Edward. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Now then, you are CEO and founder of MPA Coaching. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you provide and offer?
Okay, MPA Coaching is an agency that helps international students to come to London. So we provide a wide range of services to them, from accommodation to internship, discovering London, and also studying and finding them also help and SIM cards and their way around in the capital.
Now, MPA Coaching provides a valuable service to both students and businesses alike. Has it been hard to build the connection both with businesses and educational facilities?
At first, it was a bit difficult. We had to take time to explain to the companies based in the UK that it was a compulsory part of the students' studies to come to London or any of the foreign country and carry out an unpaid work placement. And from this unpaid work placement, they will be able to pass the exam in front of a jury and start the career they want. So it was quite time consuming to meet the companies, sit down with them, explain to them not only the studies the students are doing, but also the different procedure, like the training agreement to be signed, so that the school can release the student and come to the country.
Now, is there a particular demographic that MPA Coaching assists its clients with? What I mean is, do you tend to cater towards certain types of professionals?
We've got a variety of niches. For example, for the students, the age range is between 18 and 25. And they all want to come to London. It's just like from France, it's like 2.5 hours with the Eurostar. And to not only improve their English, but have the experience they're looking for. And also for the niche with the organizations that are going to welcome the students, we have a variety of companies also, from web designers to wedding planners, accountants, solicitors. So it's a wide range of companies and organizations.
Now, MPA Coaching has been running for 3.25 years. What must be reassuring that you have obviously made the right decisions along the way. How do you think you make most of your connections? Is it from previous clients or just general word of mouth? Basically satisfied students, businesses singing your praises?
It has been a lot of referrals and word of mouth. One of the students is happy with the services that we have provided and will just spread the word amongst his friends and his schools. And for example, at the moment, we've got like 4 students who are working with us, and they have all been referred by one student that came last year to carry out his unpaid work placement. And on the side of the companies, it's also the same thing. They were satisfied with the student they had received and welcomed, and they just referred our agency to some of their friends who are in business too. So a lot of referrals, a lot of happy customers. So we're quite happy. And obviously, we also use the social media like Facebook, LinkedIn to advertise.
Now, the students you assist are obviously looking for experience in the chosen future career, but also to improve their English whilst here as well. Assisting them must be a time-consuming role for you and your team. What are the major obstacles that they face whilst here? And I'm sure these are minimised by your well-trained team.
Indeed. It's quite a bit of a challenge sometimes to explain to them that London is an expensive city. The accommodation in France, it's about the size, but in London, it's about the location. So we try to really train them for a student who is coming for 2 months just to get a room, because most of the time they will be outside working in companies. So we try to talk to them also about commuting, because London is, especially the transportation, are expensive also. So understanding the way to find their way around London, which transportation to take, which will be better of a value for money. So these are quite challenging, and we spend quite a lot of time telling them about this. And sometimes the language also, when they come to London, we try to explain to them and encourage them to improve and have a bit more knowledge about life in the UK.
Now, MPA coaching initially started by assisting friends and family wanting to visit, study, or settle in London. What was the catalyst that made you realise that you could do this as a business?
I think yes. Way before I even thought about MPA coaching, I used to welcome my friends and families, and one of my acquaintances came over for a long weekend, and I just turned into a tour guide, showing them around London, buying the right fares for her. And she just told me, but you should be doing that as a business. And I was like, okay, I'm not really sure. I've got a nice, well-paid job. And I think I would just do that as a side, or just because I love London. And obviously the economic crisis came in 2009, and I really thought about this idea and started thinking about it more seriously as a business.
Now, MPA coaching services include finding accommodation, unpaid work placement, short and long-term studies, and English courses, coaching complement tourism, jobs, au pair, and much more. Did you realise at the beginning that your services would grow like this, or was it more some were just the most logical next step?
When I started, deep down inside, I had my dream of saying that MPA coaching will be as famous as McDonald's, but now actually it's starting to, and I'm quite happy about it, because it's like a seed that you put in the soil, and bit by bit it starts one branch, and this branch gives another branch, and this is what happened with MPA coaching. We started with coaching, showing around people where to find the best fares for the accommodation also, and bit by bit they're starting asking us, oh, can you help me find an internship? Can you help me find this? Can you help me find that? And bit by bit, we started, and we went to find them the right demand and answer their demand. So that's how now we came up with 7 services: au pairs, internship, discovery, studies, homes, Londoners, for those who want to come and settle in the UK, and coaching.
Now, have many of your clients reported back to you that they were enriched by the experience, not just by the professional experience, but also from the interaction they had amongst students, businesses, and hosts?
We had quite a lot of good feedback from families, students, schools. For example, my first clients who came in 2010, I recently met his family who came over for Christmas, and the father was so happy to see how his young boy changed into a man. He knows now what he wants to do. He's got a better idea of what he's looking for in himself and in his life. And also my own cousin came, and I was really like coaching her, and she totally changed. She became another person. She was very shy before, not talking a lot, but by being in London and me pushing her, she really became the grown-up she was supposed to be. And when I see this, I'm really touched and happy and encouraged to continue what I'm doing.
Now, what has been your best recommendation to date, and it helps you generate more interest in your business?
A friend introduced me to my web designer. So I don't know if I can mention
of course,
his name, Michael Fatoki from Love Kaizen, and he's a fantastic web designer. He really grasps what I wanted to do for my for the website and the kind of clients I was targeting, and he just referred me to plenty of other businesses that are actually currently working with us, welcoming regularly students and interns, and it has really been one of my best referrals, and up to date we are working together.
Now, who are the main types of clients that you would like to meet then?
Today, I would like to meet all entrepreneurs, sole traders, small and medium-sized businesses, big businesses who are trading from home or from an office and need that extra help. When I started as a self-employed, I was on my own, and sometimes you've got plenty of ideas, you've got visions for your business, but you are alone. And being surrounded by people who can help you and delegate took my business on another level. So I'm really looking for small and medium-sized companies, entrepreneurs who have just started and want to take their business forward in any industry. It could be from goods selling to services, any kind of businesses. We are interested in welcoming our interns.
So what does the future hold for you and MPA coaching then?
The future holds quite a lot of fantastic opportunities. This year we have been able to secure a few partnerships with French schools, Paris and the suburb. So at the moment we've got around 12 schools that we are in partnerships with, and they're testing us at the moment. So we are really pushing forward for anything that from the accommodation with host families to the companies. So we're really, really looking forward to the next level.
And lastly, what piece of advice would you give to someone starting out in business?
To somebody starting in business, what I will advise them is to first surround yourself with professionals. It's very important because sometimes the family will want to encourage you. So they will say yes to everything. Oh yeah, that's good, that's great. But if you surround yourself with professionals, even if you have to pay, but at least you know that what you're doing, even if it's a flyer that you want to send out to the public, general public, have the advice of a professional that will tell you, okay, yeah, this is good, this is not. And also listen and go to networking events and really be organized. That's something really, I'm a single mother and I've got 2, 3 full-time jobs, my son and my business, and sometimes I'm overwhelmed with what I have to do, but really, really be organized. It's something that I will put maybe first on the list.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you, Agnes. So that's all from me,
Welcome.
Edward Daniel, and it's bye from me, and it's bye from Agnes Bangoura.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a terrific week.